nice little boost to the ego. Good to be back at school.
Yeah, it was cool, definitely. Yeah, it's awesome to be back in my hometown and my old school, and to see a reaction like that. I think it's just sort of started out with 10 kids, and then it was a few hundred. So to get a reaction like that's really, really awesome.
Did you know that you were that popular at Dunsborough Primary School?
Oh, not really. I haven't really been back here since I finished, kind of thing. So the only one time I came back was when David Mundy played a game in Dunsborough for the Sharks, which is cool, and he got more attention than me. So to be back here and get that kind of attention, something I've never experienced before.
What does it mean to you to be able to have AFL players, I guess, when you were a kid, when you reflect on AFL players coming here? Do you remember it being like that?
Yeah, it's massive. I remember the Eagles came in probably 2019 when I was a bit older, but I remember the younger kids gave them the same rap just after they won the flag and that kind of thing. And I think I guess Dunsborough's a growing town, but it's still a small coastal town, and it's probably not the biggest, I guess, footy town. But to have Brendan Stratton, who came before me a long time ago, and then me as the AFL players out of this town, I think it's it's really humbling, and hopefully can inspire some of the younger boys and girls to hopefully realise that they can make it out of a town like this.
There was a boy called Charlie, and he said that he's got the same teacher, Miss Chapman, as you, and he now thinks he can play for the Eagles. Is that nice to hear that you're inspiring the next generation?
Yeah, it's awesome to hear that I'm inspiring the young kids of Dunsborough, and to see some old teachers that have been teaching here for a long time that I had from kindy all the way to year 6 is really nice to see them, and to talk to all the local kids yesterday and today, and hopefully tomorrow is just really cool.
The best part of your pre-season so far?
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, that's the most signatures I've ever done. So the hand's a little bit sore now, but definitely improved on it.
And coming back this year, how are you feeling?
Yeah, awesome. I think the last 2 weeks with the younger boys and the first week back with the older boys is really exciting. The new guys we've got in this year with Harley Reid and all the other boys is, I guess, over half our list under 21 now. So I think the future's looking really bright, and for the next, I guess, few weeks before Chrissy, we're just really putting our best foot forward and really working hard, and hopefully can get everyone fit and healthy for this year.
He's obviously Mr. Popular at the moment, Harley Reid, but how have you seen him on the track so far?
Yeah, he's great, and he's an awesome footballer, but even better bloke. He's just a really humble country kid, and I can't wait to play with him and build a awesome relationship on and off the field.
You've got a great young midfield at the moment, yourself and Elijah Hewitt in there as well. You look forward for that to be the new era at the Eagles?
Yeah, our midfield's super exciting with all the young boys, but we still have those senior leaders in Gaffy, Yowie and Tim Kelly, and also Dom, so we've got a good balance between old and young, and hopefully we can just really build off each other and really improve those midfield work this year.
Everyone said that you've kind of come back this pre-season as the benchmark. You've won, the running trials and things like that. What did you do in the off-season that has made you come back in this shape?
Yeah, I guess I had a bit of a disappointing end to last year, just doing my hamstring and that kind of thing. So that was my main goal during the off-season, just really get my legs back to normal and improve them. So I was down home for a good 2 months, really just by myself. I trained with Campbell Chester for a few weeks, but other than that, I was just by myself, grinding at the Oval, and it ended up coming back super fit. So this is the fittest and strongest I've ever been. So coming into this year, I'm really excited to see how I can improve on last year.
You were covering the ground a bit better than John today. You feel for him? He's obviously not suffered some sort of injury there.
Yeah, this is new to me, seeing Dommy in the moon boot, so this is the first few days he's been in it. Not quite sure what he's done, but hopefully it's just something small. He can be back training with us soon.
Matt Flynn said that you're like Tom Green. Is that quite the compliment to be compared to him?
Yeah, that's a massive compliment. Obviously, Tom Green's one of the up-and-coming midfielders of the game, really strong inside bull. I played on him my second game. I think he had 30 touches and probably 3 Brownlow votes on me, so definitely something to look forward to. And if I can model my game on something like his, I'll be really stoked with that.
Was that one of the moments in your first year to motivate you to come back this year even bigger and stronger?
Yeah, I think Matt Flynn actually showed me this clip of him tackling me pretty hard in the first 5 minutes of the game. So Luke Shuey and Matt have reminded me of that. So that was also a pretty humbling experience from him. But all those kind of games, I think my first 5 games I was probably hanging off some of the better midfielders in the comp, and hopefully I can implement all that kind of stuff into my game and just really improve on last year.
Are you hoping to have the same role next year? I suppose with all the injuries around you, you kind of had to be that on-baller. Are you hoping to move at all?
I think just with a bit of a running ability to be the same kind of inside midfielder, but hopefully get a good mix between inside and out this year. So we try a few things, but still on ball is my favoured position.
Reuben, Dunsborough had an epic first season, South West Footy League. Obviously, Mike Delane, the Pres, WA Football Volunteer of the Year. You must be so heartened to see what the Sharks, how they've been able to become one big club, and a bit different for when you were playing for Dunsborough White in year 5, I bet.
Yeah, massively. I started footy for the Dunsborough Sharks in year 3, and when we had footy then it was only year 3 to 10, but to see the club fully grow and get new change rooms and now have resis, women and league is just, and Colts is super exciting, and to see guys like David Mundy come down and really promote footy down here, and it's only a growing club, and they only had a few wins this year, but first year in the comp it's super exciting to watch that, and I know the club's going to keep growing and improving for the kids to inspire them for later in life.
And how does Christmas look for you? Do you get to have a little bit of a meal after, I imagine, a bit of a run in the day? Because a lot of people probably don't know outside of our circle that you guys are still training over the festive period.
Yeah, so we think we're training up to about the 20th, and then we get 3 weeks off kind of thing. So I'll be back down here for the 3 weeks, I'm sure. And amongst all the drinking and eating, Christmas ham and that kind of thing, there's a lot of training in between that 3 weeks as well. So there's always a fitness test when you come back, so you've got to come back fitter than you did.
How was your hamstring, Reuben? No issue?
Yeah, I've had, it's been, touch wood, smooth sailing so far. I've had no dramas at all since the surgery, and it's actually stronger than my other leg now, so it's good signs.
A lot of your teammates have mentioned how much bigger you are this year. Obviously, you're still growing, but what's your kind of diet look like from year on year going into this pre-season?
Yeah, I think I've been pretty obsessed with my training and working since I've done my injury, just to really come back fitter and stronger this year. So I think I've put on probably 5 kilos and hopefully grown a few centimetres as well. So I think at the moment that's probably hanging around the 90 kilos and 190. So that's probably where I'll stay for the most of my career, hopefully around there. But it's been super good transition with my body and the footy at the moment.
You're feeling really good, feeling healthy.
Yeah, yep, definitely. Training's going really well, and my running's the best it's ever been. So I hope you can just keep improving on that.